get up so late and I already missed like my whole entire first period, I'll just not go to school.
Okay, well, that's not good. All right, so let's see. What do you think you can do to make your life a little easier?
Listen to my alarm and wake up.
Okay. That's hard sometimes, right? So maybe, do you just have one alarm set?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes your phone can do like 2 alarms or 3 alarms. You can set, 10 alarms if you want, right? Have you ever tried doing that?
No.
Okay, so maybe that could be one thing, just setting alarms, right? What else? What else do you think you can do?
Not take so long to get dressed.
Yeah. What can you do to not have to worry about that in the morning?
Choose my clothes at night.
That's a good idea, right? I always like to look at the weather to make sure I'm going to wear something, but it's always on our phone, so you can always look it up. Do you sometimes like to coordinate with your friends on what you guys are going to wear?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, so maybe on those days you guys can figure it out at night, what you're going to wear. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be a good goal to just think about what am I going to wear? Let me get it out at night. So that's one less thing I have to worry about in the morning. Yeah? What else? So we talked about, okay, maybe setting a few alarms, getting our clothes out at night.
Packing my lunch at night.
Okay, yeah. I pack my lunch at night. And then it's great. You can make your sandwich, put it in the fridge. In the morning, you just grab it, put it in your lunchbox, and you're ready to go. So that definitely would help. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. What else? What else do you think you can do? Maybe, like with breakfast, there's, I love to eat oatmeal too. So like at night, I'll prepare it. I'll even give you a really cool recipe. And in the morning, you can eat it if you want to eat it cold. You can eat it as you're walking to school. Or you can just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds and you have your oatmeal ready for you. So that way you don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to eat for breakfast? Because I bet that's another thing that you think about, right? Like, what should I eat? What should I eat? So maybe kind of already having a plan in your head of all the things that you have to do in the morning, including what you're going to eat for breakfast. That would be good. Now, do you walk with friends or do you usually walk by yourself?
If I don't make it in time, then I'll walk by myself, but I try to walk with my friends.
Okay, cool. So then, do you sometimes talk to your friends in the morning?
Like on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, so maybe we can't rely on friends. But maybe like if your friend doesn't see you out yet, like when you guys are gonna walk, maybe your friend can come and like knock at the door, like, Kayla, let's go. Because sometimes when we know that a friend is gonna come by, we kind of rush a little bit more, right? We're like, oh my gosh, so and so is coming. I have 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can ask your friend, like, hey, text me when you're leaving your house. That way I can rush. That might work. And that way we can avoid absences, because when you're absent, I bet you have a ton of work the next day, right? And that's never fun to have to do the previous night plus this night's homework. That's just really overwhelming. Now, you also talked about not finishing all your homework at night and having to do it in the morning. That's another kind of thing on top of all the other things you have to do. So maybe, what do you do when you get home from school that you don't have time to finish all your homework?
Well, sometimes I go, because I have soccer.
Okay.
So I'll go play soccer, I'll go to practice, and then I'll get home, and then I have to eat, and then shower, and then I finally do all my work. Do
you ever get free time during class?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you try to get in some homework?
I try to.
Okay, that's good. You should definitely keep up with that, just so that you won't have as much. Now, do you have practice right away after school, or just
I have
like
an
an
hour in between.
Okay, so I know you get home and you're super tired from school all day, but maybe on the days that you have soccer practice, on those days you can push yourself a little more and just be like, okay, I need to get at least, 2 classes done before soccer practice, so that when I come home, I won't feel so overwhelmed. So yeah, definitely trying to, we're still, talking about the same thing, figuring out ways to manage our time, because we never have enough time for everything, right? Yeah, so that would be good. Just on those days that you're super busy, try to squeeze in times for doing your homework, and that way you can go to sleep early, right, or on time, and then in the morning when you wake up you won't feel so overwhelmed. Good. So let's see, make sure that we talked about everything that we were going to talk about. Do you have any other questions for me?
No.
No? Other